Hey, Ryan here. I'm doing another vacuum video for you guys. A couple of videos back, I did for the Hoover Airlift. I did make a mention that upon noticing the design of the airlift, that it wasn't as similar to the Shark Liftaways as I had thought, but instead it was more similar to the Powerglide liftoff. So I figured I'd do a video comparing the two. I'll show you the similarities between the machines, in which me might notice already, and some of the differences between the two machines. Obviously, I think the airlift was supposed to be an answer to the Shark Liftaways, like way up there, and the Bissell. Uh, I think they just did their own thing with liftoff technology. In fact, here's a quick little fun fact: the Shark Navigator liftaway, like the Pro model way up there, and some of the rotators, were not the first vacuums to come up with a liftaway or a detachable canister feature. Definitely were not the first to be cyclonic and have a detachable canister. That would go to Bissell. They invented the liftoff, which was the first. Well, actually, no, I'm sorry, not liftoff. Bissell Plus, which was the first vacuum that they had made that had a detachable canister feature. Liftoff was similar to the Plus, but it had 3M filters on it to improve filtration quality. But anyway, back to these machines. Both are available at Sears. Probably won't go much, the detail about different, similarities, because you might notice this somewhere. Most of them bagless. Um, they both have brush wheel controls. You can turn them on and off. Both have swivel steering, but I'll show you the differences, see how each one works. I think, or how the swivel steering does for both machines. Um, and you can see, they look pretty modern and everything. But I'll show you some of the differences between the Powerglide and the airlift, so that we can tell, make a more informed decision of what to purchase. First, the airlift for cyclonic technology. Both are bagless and cyclonic. You might notice with the lift that it is a not dual, multi-cyclonic machine. So you can see here, this is probably where a filter would probably be. You can see here there's multiple cyclones. About 7 high efficiency cyclones in here, one low efficiency cyclone in the dirt cup. So about 8 cyclones, which technically is kind of like, almost like a Dyson knockoff in a sort of way. I'm surprised Dyson hasn't sued them Hoover for patent infringement on their root cyclone technology. But anyway, this machine here is multi-cyclonic. And as you can see on this machine, like this, does this come off? No? Okay. I don't think this one comes off. No, it doesn't. Okay. So you can see in this one, it's dual cyclonic. One high efficiency cyclone, one low efficiency cyclone. So you're getting 2 cyclones. And I'm wondering if this can pop off. I don't think it can. No? Okay. Never mind. Some of them you can take off the cyclone assembly, others you can't. This one, obviously, its cyclone is kind of fixed to it. Maybe notice the position of filters. This one has its filter on the back, so air leaves this machine here through this hole, goes through the premotor filter, and then goes through the HEPA filter. Here, this one goes straight down, almost straight down through, kind of like on some of the Dysons or some of the other single cyclonic machines. And then the filter, if I can even lift it, lift tab, and damn it. It says lift tab for filter, but it wants to be a pain in the ass. I'll take it off. I'll pause and see if I can take it off. Oh, and you must have noticed it is purple. This is more like a deeper purple. This is more like a reddish purple. Let me see if I can take this filter off. I'll pause this video for a second. Okay, I'm back. I did take the filter off. I just lifted up on it. So So you can see here, here's its filters. This appears to be one hole filter. There's the black side, there's the yellow side. There's also a felt filter in it. I think this might be a charcoal. So that's probably a charcoal filter. Here's your pre-motor filter here. And then you have your HEP filter right here. And this looks like it's sealed. This has looks like it has a charcoal element. So, and if I can click this back on. Okay, no I can't. Let me pause this video again. Okay, I'm back. I just put the filter back on and use 2 hands. Okay, dirt cup goes back on like that. Let me put the other one back on. Will you click? There. Anyway, hose placement is pretty much the same. Its hose comes off like that. Kind of similar for this one. Has its own. Its one also comes off hose comes off very similarly. You have your attachments along the back here. Here's your cleaning wand, your crevice tool, and it has a turbo. Well, I guess they call it turbo eraser pet. And this one is just a rubber bladed brush or rubber bladed turbo head. This one would have a standard turbo head. So, you know, obviously this one's much more designed for pets. This one probably can clean pets as well. But you can see here it doesn't have like those specific pet features, which is alright. One also difference is that the Wintel 3, not Wintel 3, Airlift, it does have Wintel 3 technology. That's just 3 channels of suction. Basically that means is it's going to scatter a little bit less. It has 3 suction channels, so that way, 1, it doesn't scatter as much, and number 2, it's supposed to help it pick up dirt a little bit better than, say, the competition. I'll show you. Oh, I've probably seen an airlift. Can I take? Okay, I probably can. Let me see if I can. Okay, there we go. I took off the lift feature. This is kind of a similarity. And the lift off, you can see right there, it says lift. Green button says lift off. As you can see, they both have detachable canisters that kind of lift off the same way. So it leaves their power head handle assemblies separate. Whereas the liftaways and some of the rotators, you can use their power heads. But I've shown that. Let me put these back together. You might see me pause this video again for the 3rd time. Yep, I'm going to. Stand by. Okay, I'm back again for the 3rd time. I noticed it paused the video 3 times, but it does save time on video so it doesn't eat up my free space on the SD card. So, and they both have swivel steering, but I think the Airlift does a little better. I'll show you the air steering feature. You can see how the Airlift seems to have a much tighter turning radius, similar to like the Dyson ball. I noticed it because I noticed that the Dyson ball and the Airlift kind of have the similar turning radiuses, or radii, I think I should call it. Whereas I try it with the Bissell, you can kind of see it doesn't turn as well. Its steering is rather more like tractor trailer than sports car. This one is kind of more like a sports car. You can see here it's a much tighter turning radius. This one kind of turns like a tractor trailer. Now I'm sorry, maybe a tractor trailer might turn better. But anyway, that's some of the features. I'll show you this one running since you might have seen the Airlift one. Check out the Airlift video if you want to see that run. But I don't think I showed you this. So here's the Bissell. This is a dirt version. Not for long. It's about to lose its virginity with dirt. I'll turn it on for you. I didn't do it as long because I wanted to save some time in the video, so it probably didn't pick up a whole lot. Something you might notice when you get the Powerglide, when you put together, it will smell really good. It'll smell like Febreze, or have a really nice scent. I think that's because it does use Febreze filters, and that might be because the HEP filter is Febreze, which you can tell it's for designed for pets, because pets if you have carpets or after a while they start to stink. You don't want your vacuum stinking, so Bissell decided to I guess for Febreze, put filters with Febreze in them, so that way it smells really good. But that's the Bissell lift off, and there's the air lift. I can't really say which one's better. Again, just try them out for yourself at Sears, and really it's up to you, the consumer. Maybe the airlift might be better for you. Powerglide's great for pets, obviously. Um, the Hoover obviously is a great idea if you're looking for something that's multi-cyclonic, but really I think it's really just depends on personal preference. If you can, try them out at Sears, look up reviews, and really the decision's up to you. I hope this video has helped. Rate for more. I'll try to do the pet hair eraser. They have one in a box, but I don't think they put it out on display yet. Once they put it out on display, I will show you a video of that one. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll do more videos in the near future. Until then, this is Ryan signing off.